Now, the big discussion tonight at 9. The government is reportedly working on a possible quota for Muslims within the OBC quota. And the big subject with that immediately throws up is whether this would be a good idea or not. Were there going to be problems with it? Well, joining us right here in the studio, Kamal Farooqi, Chairman, Delhi Minorities Commission, member of the Muslim Personal Law Board. Former, sorry, I beg your pardon. But thank you so much for being with us. Shishadri Chari, National Executive Committee member of the BJP, is with us as well. And Rajinder Sachar, Justice Sachar, who has, of course, brought a major report on the entire situation of the minorities and Muslims in particular. Thank you for being with us. And Professor Kancha Elaya, a writer who's done a lot of work on this entire issue at the Osmania University, joining us as well. Thank you all so much for being with us. Let me first get your overall perspective on this. Is a minority quota or a Muslim quota within the reservation for OBCs a good idea or a bad idea?
Yeah, it is. It has to be, because as far as the Muslims are concerned, they are also covered under OBC. And unfortunately, they are not getting their due share. And wherever a systematic assessment has been done, like in Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and Kerala, the Muslims have got their due share. This was done in Andhra Pradesh also, but
the point would be, of course, that as OBC, there are no castes in Muslims. So you could argue, putting them into a caste.
It's not on the basis of the caste, in fact. This has to be very clear to the whole nation. OBC is based on the occupation. What is the occupation? In fact, that is the concern. A badhai could be a badhai among the Muslims, non-Muslims and others also. Unfortunately, this has not been taken up in the right perspective. It's only Justice Sachar who had brought this to the fore to the entire nation, that the Muslims have suffered a lot, and that's the reason the government is working out on some formula. And this is one of the formula that at least in within OBC, quota within quota could be a good option.
Okay, Shishadri Chari, what would the BJP say to that? And there's already talk, of course, that if the government has told is doing this, it's with one eye to the UP election and other elections that are coming.
It's a political gimmick, but more than being a political gimmick, it's an anti-social act. It is absolutely divisive on the part of the government to do anything like this. We are again going back to the days of 1940.
Act, why?
We are again going back to the days of 1930s and 40s and 47. Are we looking at it? What does OBC mean? Other backward classes. The whole idea of backward class, this scheduled caste idea, came because of an anomaly in the Hindu society.
Shishai Sahib, it is not scheduled caste, it is OBC. OBC is different.
Backward classes.
Yeah.
And the backward classes were basically designed in a manner in which there was a large section of the Hindu population which remained backward because of either by virtue of their profession or by virtue of their surroundings and circumstances. And then it was people like Baba Sahib Ambedkar and other people who brought this issue forward, and they had to be brought on par. Whereas we are talking of a group of religious minority. The moment we used to hear that the moment a person becomes a Muslim or a Christian, he denounces the caste system within the Hindu society, which is a bane on Hindu society.
Is that
we are not happy. We are not happy with the caste system in the Hindu society.
This is absolutely incorrect.
But basically,
why is it incorrect?
This is absolutely incorrect. Why it is incorrect? Because as far as the caste are concerned, we are talking about the scheduled caste. Again, I will take it up at a later stage. Article 341. What is injustice for the last 60 years has been done to the Muslims and the Christians. That's a different issue. But right now we are talking about the OBC. And OBC is not the caste. It is based on the occupation profession. And this occupation on profession, this can be carried out. Already Muslims are there. It's not like that the Muslims are not there in OBCs. Muslims are there in the OBCs. But Muslims are not getting their due share in it.
NDTV's cricket app. Android and iPhone. Fastest scorecard. Special analysis and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.